Let me tell you something, people. When it comes to these lolcows, I want you to understand this. Dislikes are just gay likes. It's the same fucking thing, it's just in reverse. When it comes to a lolcow, one thing that a lot of these people don't understand, a lot of these, you got the Smokey MCC, and you got the Mr. Opinions, 333, and you got the person, the Kiwi tapes and all that type of stuff, and they document these people. What they don't understand, right, is that whether you feed into someone's reputation positively or you feed into someone's reputation negatively, either way you're feeding into their reputation. And by documenting them, you're not only making them famous and you're not only making them more angry, kind of just keeping the loop going, but you're also documenting the people who troll them, which also inspires the trolls to continue trolling, which just continues the shit to stir. And this is something that it's actually taken me years to really understand this and to really accept it, because it takes people about 25 years for the brain to fully develop, and it hasn't been till around now. I'm around 26, right, and my brain is pretty much fully developed, and I'm beginning to understand certain things like this. And if you're older than that and you don't understand these things, I feel sorry for you, honestly. But one way or another, you're gonna keep perpetuating these things, by continually documenting them. Because even for most people, negative attention typically feels better than no attention at all. So, when it comes to Cyrax, this is just magnified, and when it comes to people like Cyrax and people like Christian and the lolcows, this is just magnified significantly, because in their head they're deluded, right? You're not really getting back on these people. You're not really getting revenge on these people, because they're just ultimately you're not using them, they're just using you. And a lot of these people, these Smokey MCCs, and a lot of these, they don't understand, because they don't actually watch channels like Muckhole and actually take what they're saying seriously, and not try to take them as an insult. That's the thing. As soon as you start talking about this shit, people immediately take it as an insult. They don't take it seriously. If they took it seriously, they'd get their head out of their ass, and this would probably, fix the problem. But because of the way the human brain works, if people would actually stop these fucking documentaries and all this type of shit, these lolcows would be left with nothing but their own head. And where do you think eventually that's going to lead? Eventually that's going to lead to them understanding that, whether they think they're right or not, the shit they say and the shit they do has consequences. And when you stop paying attention to them, one way or another, they're going to wake up, and they're going to understand. They're going to understand something, right? And it's not our job to, when they do, to go making them popular again and shit, because that's the thing. Wisdom grows in the silence.